Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for tuning in to my game of the week number 2. Be running my M48 patton with the burnt bagel, aka Hitman's little brother. Sorry, Ryan. And yeah, we drew mines. He just got his. This is his first tier 10, and I had one but didn't have a crew in it. I used that crew for my bulldog and whatnot. So I just threw a crew back in here, and here we are. This is my second game back in it. Interestingly enough, this wasn't my first pick for my game of the week. I had a really good game in my M41 Bulldog that I accidentally deleted. Yay! I did some recovery on it and got back a garbage file that was not, yeah, it was bad. Really bad. So, here we are on mines. We've taken the hill, no problem. Their mediums have really messed up. You got to at least challenge for it, go up there and make sure. If it's absolutely no chance you can take it and even hold it from this spawn, in a medium, you're probably best to swing out wide down the one line. We're in heaven here, up here though, right? We've got no opposition coming up behind us. There's no artillery and some pretty clumsy tank destroyers trying to sit at the back and snipe at us. First shot there, I'm thinking, damn you, Patton, what have you done to me? Pretty good tank, the Patton. I was going to do a tank review, but with the length of this video, the review on the Patton would have been quite long, so it's your standard, you know, 0.36 or 0.37 accuracy, I believe. It's pretty good for a medium. Fairly good rounds a minute, really good gun depression. A lot of people say it's the jack of all trades, master of none. It doesn't have the best gun, it doesn't have the best rate of fire, it doesn't have the best gun depression, and that's how it works. It's good at a lot of stuff, but not really bad at anything, and not the best at anything as well. Although I tell you, and you'll see it here, it's a habit I've been trying to break, but look how good this thing is at snapshotting. I've got some snapshots in this where just zip, bam. And it's also pretty good at shooting on the move. It's not the fastest tank, but it's really good at shooting on the move, especially if you fire snapshot, smooth ride, and the vertical stabilizers on there. It seems like it doesn't miss when you're moving. Also a habit you probably don't want to do, just maybe just fire at somebody to keep them into cover. Now the way this game started, it's amazing. I ended up doing as well as I actually have done here. So, Mr. Burnt Bagel here is not too used to the top tier medium tank play. Doesn't realize I've got this Pershing no problem. But it's okay. I'm not going to yell at anybody or anything like that, and he's not trying to get in my way on purpose, and maybe I'm in his way. Who knows? But I probably have this side fairly well backed up, and there's not really space for both of us. Kind of running a risk. This STI doesn't really have a clue what he's doing. And I can't penetrate him. Probably should have aimed further back there and hit the gas tank. Yeah, now they're looking up. Time to go somewhere else, right? So this is a really fun spot to be in. When you get your medium up here, you just kind of drive around. If nobody's looking, you hit them. If they are, oh, you back away. So I aimed at him, kept an auto lock on him. Roll up, and the back of him, no problem. Shooting down like that, flatten that armor out. Decent snapshot. This Pershing gives me a headache all game. Funny thing about the Burnt Bagel there, we didn't know what his gamer tag meant. Neither did he. Hitman, who I referred to as his older brother, picked that gamer tag for him, so I checked Urban Dictionary, and apparently the Burnt Bagel, or a Burnt Bagel, is a African-American fella that is Jewish. So, L'chaim Burnt Bagel. I butchered that L'chaim, by the way. Sorry about that. So this happens to me a lot. I get up here and I'm loving it, and I start to get too aggressive and push for shots. The last thing you want to do is get stuck up here when you're getting rushed. But to miss shots, and there's some doozies here. I take some, I'm full health at this point. Stupid shot, should have landed. Should have went for the Pershing first that I've been looking at all game, but let's, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Right now I'm yelling, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Bam, low roll, why not? Luckily, I'm pretty sure somebody along the way jammed this dude's turret. So if I would've just average rolled him, oh, this one gets me. He doesn't shoot at me, and that IS-3 hammers the kill away. Oh, that hurts. And you'll see in a minute. So I've played this pattern a lot more cautiously than I normally do, even though I did screw up there and lose half my hit points. But, oh, see, just stupid. Hitting right. Shooting right where I'm not supposed to on him because I'm snapshotting like a fool. Sorry, Mr. KV2. So that was dumb there. Could have had two more kills in this game. That hurts. One more would have been nice. Now this is really good communication here between Mr. Bagel and I. Right here. This just, we split up here. He stayed up there as a distraction, kind of. Not intentionally, but he's hoping to get damage in. But this whole time I'm telling him, don't risk yourself. You can't trade hit points, right? And that's something we all do. Rookie and veteran, it's a matter of when to do it and when not to. I do it way too much. He does it way more than I do, and the best players you see do not do it at all. I can give some examples, i.e. Hitman, Azire, Snowfy Sun, all clanmates of mine. They don't trade hit points. No. Maybe in a one-on-one at the end of the game where they've got all their health and the other guy is a one hit. Then they will trade hit points. That is a very rare situation that just doesn't come along, but that is, you just don't see the top players doing that. So if you want to get good, you got to avoid trading hit points, like me sliding off a cliff and getting shot 3 times. That was dumb. But like I said, this is the you're not going to see perfect gameplay out of me, just fun gameplay with entertaining chat, right there, fellas? Oh yeah, Canadians, we like our chat. So we're splitting up. We've got these two clowns here looking both ways. T30 is very cautious because he's a one hit. I'm thinking high explosive to that guy, high explosive to that guy. But he goes real pansy mode there. This Jag Tiger, they keep just rushing him one at a time. That's a great snapshot there. Like, just snap, lock, bam. Too many snapshots, get away from it. Now, I refer to this gun as snappy, but it's got punch, you know what I mean? Luckily that guy shot me with high explosives. Wow. It's snappy, you know what? It's got pop to it. And it is good at snapshotting. Something you should never do. But we all do it, I guess. Oh. So I'm thinking he's turning at me, Ryan. No, he's not turning at me. And I mean, burnt bagel, not Ryan. So you want to hit him right there. T95, that's the best place to hit him. Right on that engine. His gas and his engine are right there. You can set him on fire a lot if you shoot him back there. Don't shoot him in the side on the tracks because it's spaced armor and you will most likely bounce. Doesn't really matter what you're doing. Now, I have a good track record of hitting the barrels of dead tanks. I thought I was going to knock that guy's for sure. Okay, so we've got this Jag Tiger, or Jag Panzer E100, sorry, and this one-hit T30. I'm thinking high explosive him, get my top gun, hooray! Going up here, I'm like, Ryan, why don't you, Bagel, why don't you poke over and distract this T30 and I'll finish him off? And he's keen on this. He's wanting me to get this top gun more than I am, right? He's like, yeah, let me help you, let me help you. Very eager, good fun guy to play with. But anyway, I luck out again because this guy over here is the best distraction I've ever seen. Bam. And that's the end of this dude right here. Front drive wheel, hey? Bam. So when you're doing something like this, there's only 2 tanks to worry about, the guy I'm shooting and then this guy. So I've got to watch for him to repair. If he repairs right while I'm mid-reload, don't try to get that last shot in. I got to back off right away. I can't. Even if I'm loaded, don't get that shot off. If you're dead, you can't shoot any more rounds, right? Just that 1 pen isn't worth trading your tank for, right? So I luck out there and get to full health that dude right there to make my score actually a really good score this game. 5 decent pens and a top gun. What do we got going on here? So he's poking. Guys, T-30's more worried about him than me. Thank you. I'm thinking I'll rush in, hit him, try to stay close to that hill so I'm not detected. I'll rush in, hit him. If he gets me, great, you can have him. If not, I'll snapshot him and kill him. Yay! So there it is. I'd probably played about 80 games in my Patton before I put this crew back in, and I'd never got a mastery badge. I hated it, the Patton. I spoke very, very poorly of the Patton, but I actually like it. It's a good tank. I really enjoy it. It's got good view range, good gun depression. Get one if you don't have one. The grind is pretty fun as well. Anyways, guys, there it is. Best game I've had in my Patton. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you out on the battlefield.